Hi, YouTube. I hope this is recording. I'm not really sure, but I have faith in me, so I'm going to go with it. My last news report, I did a story about Young Thug, and I had a little bit of the information kind of mixed up, so I want to fix that. So I owe Young Thug a proper news story. Okay, so I wasn't sure why he got locked up, and of course for taking a drug test. But you have to already have been connected with probation or some sort of a criminal rehabilitation. You have to be on something for them to want to, take your urine. So. Unfortunately, he did spend, I believe, 2 to 3 weeks in prison because he had an illegal drug test. Okay, so I like Young Thug a lot, so I want to give him his respect. So I went back and researched the information that I kind of stumbled on the last report. Okay, so he deserves a proper report. If you're going to report on him, at least report everything. You know what I mean? So I was a little ignorant of what he went to jail for. Okay, all right. So all right, now I did split it up. I told you guys that I was trying to split it up with the gory stories. Now, the gory stories, they're going to, I told you that I'm going to do them because it's about minors. So I'm speaking, in regards of the minors having better laws, available for them, places, advocates, things like that. A lot of people don't come forward when they have been abused or raped, because sometimes you make them feel really bad for, blowing the whistle. This guy raped me. This guy touched me, So you're a whore, your sister. They're going to put something bad about you. So, hopefully I never have to deal with any grandchildren, children, well, not my children, but, their children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. I want to be sure that we have an understanding in this family that these children in this family will be safe. We're not going to have a family pedophile running around not here. So, black, white, red, or green. If you a pedophile, it's over for you. You misuse minors. It's over for you. So, anyway. All right, so I wanted to give Young Thug his respect and report his news a little properly. Okay, I just didn't have all of the information yesterday. Okay, so I got to put my windshield wipers on. All right, so just bear with me one moment. I'm going to be getting my contact lenses too. I haven't worn my contact lenses for about 2 years now, so I'm interested in going back to that. Getting a little tired of these glasses. All right, now here we go. This is this is going to be a couple of entertainments. All right. So the first person that I'd like to start with is Diddy. Okay, Diddy's ex, her name is Kim Porter, dead at 47. The actress and model who dated Diddy for 13 years and is the mother of three of his children has died. She was 47 years old. TMZ reports that the law enforcement got a call to Porter's home in Los Angeles area around noon. Per emergency dispatch audio, the call came in as the patient was in cardiac arrest. Sources connected to Kim told TMZ that the model had been suffering pneumonia for several weeks. The cause of death has not yet been determined. Okay, so that's pretty sad. She was very nice. I don't know. That's kind of. Okay, we'll move on from there. All right, now here's Young Thug, the news that I was reporting last night. Okay, rapper Young Thug, released from jail, went on a hunger strike to punish himself. A superior court judge in DeKalb County released rapper Young Thug from jail on Wednesday, which was yesterday, on the condition that the rapper undergo piss tests 2 times a week. The 27-year-old rapper apologized to the court and to his parole officer in violating the terms of his bond. He was arrested in November after he failed a drug test. Okay, he didn't eat or drink, to punish himself. You're my big star. I'm sitting in jail. You know what I mean? You could be doing so much. Why y'all wait till y'all get stars too to be going to jail a lot? Ridiculous. You left that behind when you got your deal. Make your music, write your music. You know, I don't know. Stay out of jail, stars. Okay, so he did apologize to the judge, and he apologized to his parole officer. He has 6 children. He has a son that is one of them is 10, and one of them is 11. And he wants to be a role model for his sons. He doesn't want his sons to um, think that going to jail is just this great cool thing to do, and it isn't. So I respect him for saying that, and I believed him too. I listened to him, and I really listened to him. He's telling the truth. He wants to change. So maybe it's good that he's going to take a piss test, because that'll keep him off of drugs. You know what I mean? He can just do his shows, do his tours, and make his music. Smoke a little weed. I mean, leave them hard drugs alone, okay? I mean, if y'all gotta have something, just have the weed and just leave that be. Okay, so jail isn't good, he said. He wants to be a role model for his 6 children. I believe him. I did. Thugga has a beautiful smile. He does. Good luck, Thugga. Dede Blass really likes you a lot. Okay, Thugga, and I wanted to give you your respect, because the last report I had, I kind of, I didn't exactly know you were in the Mercedes and you got caught with a gun, and all of y'all, running around acting crazy, waiting for the cops to stop you. You know what I mean? Y'all make yourselves get in trouble sometimes. So, okay, all right. So, anyway, Thugga, good luck to you. I'm glad you're home. I'm waiting for your album. Okay, now we're still in the entertainment. Yeah, I ain't gonna, excuse me. Y'all not gonna believe this. Bill Cosby will stand trial again for sexual assault of a minor. LA Superior Court judge has first granted a woman named Judy Huta. Okay, trial date set for October. Oh my God. Trial date set up for October 17, 2019. Wow. For a civil suit against Bill, accusing him of sexually assaulting her at a Playboy, I think at a Playboy party or Playboy mansion. Bill, I'm sorry. Yeah, you know why blacks don't get too far? Because we try to hide stuff like what Bill did. Now y'all thinking that he's this, he's that, he's being treated. Yeah, he is being treated a certain way. That's what happens when you deal with old Lucy. But can't blame Lucy for this one, because Lucy didn't put the drugs in those women's drinks. And then when they pass out, they're incapacitated. They're passed out. Like, if I was a man, I mean, I'm real serious. If I was a man, I want a chick to ride 'em cowboy, and flip and dip and have a good time. It's a good. Who the hell? I never understand men. When you drug a woman, she's passed out. She's not responding. You have to open her legs. You have to close her legs. And you get off like that. Let me tell y'all something. Bill Cosby is where he needs to be. Now, I'm not sure how much time he should get, but he needs to be where he needs to be. Okay, he's a rapist. I don't give a good damn about no pudding commercials. He's a rapist. Okay, do what thou shalt do. And that's what he went by. But it's not for blacks. I'm sorry, Bill Cosby. I don't feel sorry for you. Not at all. You should have just did your movies, and you shouldn't have signed with Satan. You should have just been a comedian. We did laugh at your stuff. We did like the cartoon. Remember the Fat Albert? I love that cartoon. But I'm sorry, I ain't got shit for Bill Cosby. Next. Okay, now there's a pedophile police officer convicted of raping a 13-year-old girl in his car. He wanted to be a police officer so he can rape children and women. He likes 12-year-olds, and he likes 15. He likes them from 12 to 15, like R. Kelly. Okay, 4 charges of arranging the commission of a child sex offense. He attacked them in his car. He filmed it on a mobile phone. Footage was played for the jury. The jury heard it. So, like I said, we don't know the end of the court case. This is good that the jury can hear him raping the girls and treating them. That's great. So this cop became a cop so he could do what he wants. Because he likes 12-year-old girls and he wants to rape them. And you know what? If he hadn't got caught for this, he would have been just raping. And the police department wants people to call in to find out did this officer do anything to you and you're afraid to report it. Because don't be afraid. If he's done something to you, report it. Okay? Don't be afraid, victims. You're the victim. It's not your fault that a grown-ass man wants to have sex with you. That's not your fault. That's his fault. Okay? All right. Now, Here's something on a light note. There's a homeless man asked Burger King. A homeless man asked a Burger King worker, "What can he get for 50 cents?" The boy response went viral. Matthew Rendendez is a young boy with a big heart whose act of kindness went a long way, and it serves as a perfect illustration of how no good act goes unrecognized. Since he was a young boy, his mom taught him how to treat everyone with respect, no matter the social status of the people. He often knows how to lend a supporting hand to people in need. And he's young, isn't that sweet, y'all? Okay, so his name was Matthew, and his mom was pleased with her son's kindness. She says he isn't prejudiced towards individuals who are different and maybe can be a little less fortunate. He paid for the homeless man's meal. That restores, that's a human act right there. That restores it, God bless America, y'all. God bless America. I don't know, Okay, so okay, now I got that story in about Young Thug because I wanted to give him his respect. Um, yeah, so I didn't make the stories really heavy tonight. I just did like a few just to get a couple of videos in. So I'm gonna. I got cut off the other night when I was saying goodnight to you guys, and I was kind of breezing with y'all a little bit. I plan to come back and breeze with y'all and finish up what we were speaking about. Okay, I'm gonna do that tonight. All right, before I go to bed. So expect another video probably in about maybe an hour or two. Before I lay down, I'm gonna come in and you know, I'll shoot the breeze with y'all. I really like doing that, shooting the breeze with y'all. I get so thirsty sometimes. I love water. I drink water every day. I have about 9 cups of water a day, sometimes 10, it depends. So, all right. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for listening to the news. I really appreciate it. I feel good, reporting the news to you all. I do. Um, just take it easy. Everybody relax, take it easy. It's the weekend. Relax yourself. Those that are going out clubbing, have a good time. Dance and get on the floor and have a drink. For me, I'm sitting here. I'm at home. So all of y'all going out partying, party for me. This is for Dede Blass. All right. I'm feeling pretty good today. One of my good days. I have a lot of good days. I used to have a lot of bad days. But lately it's been very nice. It's been very good for me. So it feels good too. It feels really good. So, all right. So, in about 2 hours, I'll be back to finish. I had a red shirt on and my glasses. I was getting ready to go to bed. So I wanted, to finish that talk with you guys. Okay. All right, ladies, stay out of trouble. Ladies, stay out of trouble. Ignore whores. Ignore miserable women. Ignore the catty women thing. Just ignore it. Just wipe it right out of there because you have no time for negativity. You have time for positivity. You got things to do. You got places to go, people to see, things to do, goals to execute, plans and things. You don't have time. You're trying to figure out your life for the next 5 years. Where do you want to be? I know where I want to be, and I'm on my way there. You know what I'm saying? So, just, guys too, you might find a dude, same thing, being a bitch behind your back, and you ain't got to fight him. Just cut him off. Don't let him ride in your car no more, and don't buy him nothing to eat. None of that. Don't even chill with him. Don't even help him get a bitch. Because some men need help getting a bitch. And they usually hang with the niggas that have no trouble getting a bitch. You ever notice that? And you ever notice a real pretty girl, and then she's hanging with a real ugly girl? Same situation, you know what I mean? So y'all be careful with them ugly girls too, because they will hide and sneak and for years be fucking your man. And well, I know some sneaky little ugly bitches, honey. Them bitches ain't innocent. They's the biggest hoe you ever want to know. And niggas be getting that. They do. So, of course, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. We are all beautiful, okay, in our own little way. So, but I'm more so being concerned, like I said, I'm more so concerned about being a good person on the outside, more so than I am, for the outside. You understand? So everybody have that same attitude. Have that same my speaker. All right, have a good evening, everybody. But have that same attitude, okay? Keep yourself safe, keep the children safe, do everything that you're supposed to do. Just get it done. Don't linger and don't procrastinate. You got something to do, get up and do it. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Thanks for listening to the news, y'all. I appreciate it. Okay?